Hello, my name is Macan and I'm in team together with Novoselec and Pavlovic. Our task was oriented around mind map and wiki article. Our topic was causative have and its usage in real life, which we have shown on some brief examples. In our article, we have explained the topic with more details that include forms and structures that causatives could have. This is also well accompanied with mind map that we have created using web-based tool called Mindomo. Causative have, as I've mentioned earlier, is a part of English grammar that we use very often in everyday speech, and they are expressed with the verb have that represents a subject that is causing some action. Then we have a link at causative have. On this link we can see how the causative have could be formed as well as its functions and examples. As we have presented in our map and article, causative have is used in three main forms: causatives, get plus ed form, and it also expresses situations that may have occurred to you. As you can see, causative and get plus ed form are divided in active and passive. First of all, we have causatives. Causatives are mainly used when we are trying to make someone do something for us, or when someone does something to us. Causatives, as we mentioned, have two subcategories, active and passive. We use active when, as explained here in note, some person causes some action to happen or occur when they order someone else to do something. Also, we have explained how to form them. In the other hand, passive form is used when we are talking about third party which is doing some action. Here we also have how to form them. Both passive and active are divided in two subcategories based on structures. So we have structures with get and structures with have. Here we have some examples of those structures used in everyday language. At active structures with get, we have example like I'll get the cleaner to clean this mess up, while at structures with have, we've got I'll have the cleaner clean this mess up. Then at passive we have structures with get, and one example is I'll get this mess cleaned up. Then at structures with have, we've got I will have those stolen pictures returned to the museum. Next, we have links for both active and passive, and each one explains its topic quite well. In addition to that, we also have video clip that thoroughly explains how passive is formed and its usage and examples. Another form of causative have is get plus ed form. We can replace be with get when our goal is to appear more informal. As stated before, get plus ed is also divided in two categories, active and passive. Active in form of get plus ed is used with an object or past participle in collocations, so that those phrases have meaning in active. We have collocations such as get married or get used to. Those collocations can also have a meaning in active, such as Ivan got married in his early 20s. Passive is another subcategory of get plus ed form, and it is used to create less formal sentences, as we see here in our example. Dino got injured while practicing his golf skills. Third part of causative have represents situations that may happen to us, usually some misfortunes. Another link that we have shows us the causative use of have. Situations that may have occurred to you are also divided in structures with get and have. At structures with get, we have example like Gregor got his mission accomplished. At structures with have, we have examples such as Lydia had her pudding eaten. To summarize, we have learned yet another part of the English grammar today, which is as significant as other parts. We now know that causative have is used in everyday English speaking, and that it has different types of forms, some of whom could be expressed in both active and passive. Although it is important to remember that all of them are passive meanings because someone else is performing an action. And there is another form of passive, to plus be form. Causative have is used to describe everyday situations, and it is important to understand forms that causative can take.